Hey bird nerds! Hope everyone's doing good today. It's Wednesday morning, trying to get you guys a quick video. Been out of town this last weekend and enjoying some family time. So apologize for not getting a video up this weekend for you. So today will probably be a pretty quick video. We're gonna focus on our Gouldian finches. Kids always come first. Hey, I'll go get it. Hold on, there's a feeder. And possibly some issues that people come up with their Gouldian finches, and an issue that I currently have. So hopefully we'll get to show you those, get to show you the babies that have fledged and how they're doing, how our pairs are doing. But really just wanted to give you guys an update on them and some breeding tips and maybe some of the issues that you run into breeding Gouldian finches, and really other finches as well. This isn't specific mostly for our Gouldian finches. So real quick, if you guys are watching this for the first time, welcome, and go and click that subscribe button. Join the Bird Nerd family. We've got a great group here that focuses on happy, healthy birds. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and go and check out my other videos that I have on that talks about all the birds that I own and touches on other birds that I have owned in the past and raised and whatnot. So let's jump into it. We're just gonna go through our cages and show you the pairs, show you what we have, and then if we'll talk about some of the issues that I currently have right now with my Gouldian finches. So let's turn this camera around real quick. Okay, we'll start in here with my first pair that we have in our white breeding cages. So this is a redhead purple breast male and a redhead white breast female. Both of them are greenbacks. The female could potentially be split for blue, but I'm pretty sure she's not. She has laid a clutch, and her egg seems to be a little bit fragile, and I tried to add some more nesting material to give some padding, because the eggs, they got a little bit of nesting material in there, but it's not what I like. So we pulled those eggs out. I've been giving her more calcium bone and liquid calcium in her supplement, also her egg food right down there. So hopefully that will help her calcium reserves and help her to lay some strong eggs. We're just gonna let her lay one more time in hopes that she will lay and sit on her eggs, and we can hopefully get some babies from them. And then down here we've got another red-headed pair, and then it's just opposite. The male is redhead white breast. He is split to blueback. And then I've got a female redhead purple breast greenback that is not split to blueback. So he is a good-looking male. He's got good size to him. He definitely dominates the other males. She chose him. So she did lay several weeks ago, and they were fertile. She only laid 3 eggs, and we had a thunderstorm throughout the night, and I think it scared her. She jumped off her nest, and the eggs obviously did not survive. And since then, she has not laid eggs again, which is a little concerning, little different. Not sure why. Usually, you know, if you pull the eggs, usually it's 1 to 2 weeks and the females will start laying again. So this has been now 3 weeks. She does spend time in the nest. He does court her. She is receptive to him. I mean, her first 3 eggs, they were all fertile. But for some reason, she hasn't laid again. I need to trim her nails. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe some things that I could do to spark them to breed again. I did add some nesting material in there. They played with the nesting material. Like I said, she has been in and out of the nest a lot, but just hasn't laid eggs. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, guys. So let me know what your thoughts are on that, and maybe some tips that I could do from you Gouldian experts out there to maybe help entice them to want to breed again. So, and then moving on up here, we've got our black-headed pair. So the female, she is black head, white breast. The female is black head, purple breast. Both of them are green back. She, unfortunately, is her first clutch. She tossed the chicks, so I let her lay again, and she laid, and then didn't really sit on her eggs very well. And we had something happen just about a week and a half ago. We're coming into winter months. We're in fall, where it's a little bit cooler here, and our evenings are getting colder. And we had a night where it got pretty chilly. We were down into the low 40s. I think it was like 41. And my heater was not plugged in. My kids sometimes come in and out. My heater wasn't plugged in. And it got really chilly in here. None of my birds died. They all survived. But I think it kind of threw a couple of my Gouldian hens a little bit out of whack. They don't seem to be as interested in breeding since that point. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that. I have since put my heater in here and have kept it a consistent, you know, between 75 and 85 degrees in hopes that they will go back and start breeding for me. So, but just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that. If there's anything else I could do to maybe spark their interest in breeding again, since currently they haven't shown as much interest on this second round. So her beak is black. She, again, like I said, is receptive to the male. The male is in breeding condition. He is courting her. But would love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Let me know. And then down here we've got our yellowback blackhead female. She's down there. And then we've got a red-headed purple breast greenback male. And she laid her first clutch. They were not fertile. I had a different male in there. And so I pulled that male and I added this male in here. And she's currently laying. She's got 4 eggs, I believe, in the nest. And so hopefully we'll get some that'll be fertile for us. So hopefully she'll do something with these eggs, and that we can get some better action here. And then down here, so this pair, also the female didn't seem very interested in the male, so I had this red-headed male down here and this black-headed male up here. So I just flopped the pairs. They seem to definitely be interested in each other. They're checking out the nest box. So I'm hoping here that pretty soon she'll lay some eggs. So they have been spending a lot more time in the nest box and getting to know each other a little bit better. He's been courting her. So hopefully we'll be able to get some egg production out of this pair. And then down here, our last pair that we have is another black-headed pair. The male is white breast, female is purple. Both are greenback. And this pair seems to, the cold weather snap, there's no eggs in there. That cold night that I had seems to have impacted these guys, especially this pair down here, where they were showing a lot of breeding signs, and then it really slowed them down and kind of changed them. Like I said, I am trying to keep the bird room warm at a consistent between 75, 85 degrees, sometimes even warmer between 80 to 90 degrees, but trying to be consistent in that with my heater now that it's getting cold, in hopes that I can try and bring them back into that breeding condition and be able to breed them. So kind of some bumps in the road with some of these pairs. I hope that we can get them back on track and get some, not only just egg production, but get them sitting on their eggs and hatching them out. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. Maybe some other tips and tricks that I could do to help these Gouldian pairs that I have set up really have some better breeding production and in hopes get some chicks out. So here's our babies. They are doing very well. So we've got 4 of them up there, and then a mature male. So these are my 4 babies that my society finches fostered. So I did put this extra male in here with them so that they can hopefully get used to their own kind. He's a very docile male. He does not bully them around or, try to show dominance in any way. So I'm hoping that they'll take note, listen to his song when he sings, and attach themselves to him and not to society finches. So great looking babies. They're doing really well. They've been in this cage now for about a week and a half and have done excellent. They are eating very, very well. Some of them are starting to get some colors on their head. We've got 2 black-headed babies. My yellow back that's on the far right has some red coming in on its head, so it's going to be a red-headed yellow back, most likely white breast. And I don't know what the other 3 breast colors will be. They could be purple or white. And also, I'm not 100% sure on who the male was. So, since these guys it happened when they were in the aviary flight. So, sometimes it's kind of fun to see what the colors will be and guess that. So, good looking babies. Super excited for them. And then coming over here, we have our other 3 Gouldian babies that have fledged. They are starting to eat on their own. You can see we've got 2 of them down there. They're flying really well. They're getting up into their perches, which is a good sign. They're not just hanging out on the ground. Mom has already laid again. She's in the nest box sitting. We've got Dad up there. Babies are pestering him for food. He is trying to play tough and start getting them to eat on their own. So they have been starting to play with the egg food and whatnot a little bit more. So we're hoping here in just probably about another week or so that these guys will wean. The hard part is by the time they wean, their eggs will be getting close to hatch because she did lay pretty quick again. So I may have to just leave them in there in hopes of not scaring Mom and Dad, and they toss the chicks. So we'll see. Not 100% sure how that's going to work out for us, but should be good though. So we got three chicks, and all of those should be white breast, redhead purple breast. So, and then our last cage that we have in here, they do have 1 chick, which is good. We always like them to at least have some. So they've got 1 chick in there. She's about a week old. They are both split to blue back. They're both white breast. And then the female's a black head, male's a red head. She is yellow back. So this baby could potentially be multiple different colors. It could potentially be a silver. It could potentially be a yellow, dilute, red, and it would be redhead. Just trying to think of the genetics real quick. It'll be white breast. So some different potential options that we have there for that pair, in hopes that that baby comes out and we have some good success there. So, but yeah, so that's just real quick update on the Gouldian finches. Let me know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on maybe some different tactics that I can do to help boost calcium reserves outside of the Cuttlebone, liquid calcium, and the Eggfood, which does include crushed egg, hard-boiled eggshell. And then what I could do as far as just trying to bring some of my females a little bit more back into that breeding condition, especially after that cold snap that we had, and my heater wasn't plugged in, and it kind of threw some of my birds off. So drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I'd love to hear your feedback and what you've done in the past, if you've experienced anything like this. Or maybe it's just, it could potentially be a loss and they're just coming out of breeding condition, and we pull them and put them back in their flights and try and focus on next year. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your answers and maybe some things that I could do to help out and get some more babies. So appreciate you guys. Hope your birds are doing good. Hopefully they're healthy and happy, and we'll see you next time.